Hello, my name is Claudio Zaug from the Swiss Center for International Health. I would like to give you a short demonstration of Care2x. Care2x is a web-based hospital information system that is free of charge, open source and very flexible. Here on my computer I have configured the version of this Care2x software so that I can manage and administrate 2 neonatal ICUs and an ambulatory follow-up center. And I would like to show you how it functions by just admitting one new patient to our system. So let's give it a name. We say it was born today, a female. I can pick a picture. I select an insurance company for this patient, if applicable, and I save my new data. I would have much more to fill in, but I leave this now for the time being. Okay, so here you can see the photo and the name of our new patient. What I can do now is I can admit my patient to the inpatient ward, and I select the ICU clinic. I say give a diagnosis just for some examples. And I save. Okay, now the patient was transferred to our ICU ward. So here I can select this ward, and here you can see I have an overview of my ward, and I can see all the other patients that are currently admitted to this ward. And here on the top right side you can see this the Sophie test that is on the waiting list and is waiting to be assigned to a new bed. So let's just do this, and here you can see the occupied beds and here are the empty beds. So we just pick one, and here she is. And from now on I have access to all this baby's file. I could, for example, also print any barcode labels that help me to recognize this patient across different wards. I close here and would like to show you another patient that has some more files. For example, this one. Here you can see again all the information, for example, on immunization. I have stored all the immunizations I have made. I made measurements, height and weight of this baby. I have stored all the birth details. So during birth I have filed the APGAR score, cesarean section and so on. So let's close again, and now I would like to discharge. Let's take the same patient again and let's discharge him. So say date of discharge is today. Yes, I'm sure, and discharge. So, but now this patient is still in our patient database, and we want to search for him. His name was John. I get the results of all my Johns that are in the database, and here he is. I select him, and here you can see his file. Now I could admit him again to the inpatient or the outpatient ward, but what I would like to do is to make an appointment for a checkup in our follow-up center. So I click on appointment, I schedule a new appointment. Let's make it for today, 10 o'clock. find the neonatal follow-up center. Check up. We could remind the patient by email, for example. Doesn't make much sense, but let's do it anyway, and save. So now here you can see all the appointments I have made for this patient. And now again on the left side, if I select the ambulatory, I have my neonatal follow-up center here. I could click on appointments and I will see my patient here that is pending, and it's yet due to come for a visit. So let's here admit it to the outpatient clinic. Basically the same procedure. And we say it's a checkup. And outpatient, and we save. Now on my ambulatory outpatient clinic, I have currently 2 babies, and I have John here on the waiting list. I can admit him to my outpatient clinic, and again I have access to his file, and I could, for example, make a new immunization or make a new measurement, or I could request some lab tests and so on. This is it for now, and I thank you very much for your attention, and goodbye.